Well, already 34,000 of you have said, yes, I want in on the brand new, the exclusive, the worldwide launch of the Korres MenoReverse SuperSize SeruminCream. That's right, it's a 2-in-1 formula. Look at these before and afters. Is that after 1 month? Is that after 6 months? Is that after a year? No, that's one application later. You're not only gonna get instant results, you're gonna get long-term benefits, a revolutionary product that's actually formulated for mature skin. That's right, it's gonna target and plump the look of skin with moisture. It firms the look of the skin, improves the skin's elasticity, softens the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. It's also brightening, it's easily absorbed into the skin. And today we finally have a way to visibly address those cosmetic concerns that are associated with menopausal skin. So that's right, you have to earn the right to use this. If you're 25 and your skin is perfect, this is not the cream for you. But today, we're bringing it in, first time ever, and this is the only day that you will ever find a supersized version of the incredible MenoReverse SuperSize SeruminCream. This is the only time you're gonna see the supersize. It ends in just a few hours. It's a today's special, which means our price is good for 1 day and 1 day only. We're down to our final quantities. We do expect that over the next 2-hour show that we have with Liz and Korres, we expect them all to sell out. Let me tell you about your choices. We have single shipment and we have auto shipment. If you wanna try one right off the bat, it comes with our 30-day love it or return it guarantee. You can go ahead and jump right in on single shipment, get that home on FlexPay for $13.17. Now, previously, our single shipment did sell out. We were able to bring in more quantities just for you for our final show of the day. The other option is auto ship. That way, you get to lock in the supersize, which will never be seen again, according to our amazing team at Korres. You'll be able to lock in this size at this price. Why is this such a great value? Well, let me share that with you. You've already come to know and love and become absolutely obsessed with the MenoReverse in the single size. This is the single size right here. It's a little over an ounce and it goes for $58 on the HSN website. If this is all you want, if all you want is the 1.35 ounce size and you want to spend $19 more, be my guest, it's $58 for one at the regular price. This is the 3 times the size, super size. 3 times the size, and it's not 3 times the price. It's actually less than the price of just one of the regular sizes. Only $39.50, but you get 3 times the product. I am so thrilled that so many of you are diving in today. So go ahead, call us. You can order online. You can go to hsn.com. You can get it with free shipping today, as all of Korres is every day here at HSN. But I want you to hear from women just like you who had a chance to experience the very best anti-aging formula ever developed for menopausal skin. Take a listen.
After menopause, I noticed that my skin was dry, wrinkly.
I was so surprised how quickly my skin started changing. It wasn't supple like it used to be, just dry spots.
A dullness has entered.
But I always want to look the best that I can possibly look.
You know, I can never be young again, but I want to be the best me.
After MenoReverse, I saw changes right away. The suppleness came back, the glow came back.
My face felt moisturized.
And I would just keep touching my skin.
For me, MenoReverse has been kind of a rejuvenation of my life. I just felt gorgeous again.
Wow, women are talking about it, doctors, dermatologists are talking about it. You've seen it on the Today Show, you've read about it in the Wall Street Journal, in the New York Times. Just received the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, so you're getting one of the most talked about and raved about brand new formulas in the world of beauty today. So go ahead and find out what everyone's talking about. We have the worldwide launch and nowhere else in the world can you get the supersize except right here at HSN. You know who else is talking about it? Our amazing VP of Education and Marketing, the one and only Liz Foltz is standing by. Our Greek goddess, there she is in her garden of incredible botanical extracts. These are the natural ingredients that make Korres famous. Liz, great to see you, and congratulations on a very, very popular Today Special. I have to give everyone an update. Already 35,000 gone. We have 6,000 left. So this is all we have. And Liz, from what I understand, you're not bringing back the supersize ever.
No. No, no, we just made a limited number. And so many of you love the regular size and said, Liz, I just need a vat of it. I could just get a gallon of it. So we wanted to bring you this mega size. Today is it, but think about this. This should last you months and months because you're only using it once a day. All of our clinicals, all of our consumer studies were done with all of these women, by the way, that have gone through menopause, postmenopause, and they see results. We see results in just one application. So it's your multitasker. You probably have already read about this in all the magazines. I was telling Sarah that just 2 days ago, I got another magazine, opened it up, and there it was. Why is everybody talking about it? Because it's the latest innovation. It really is a breakthrough for women like you, women like me that are going through menopause. Because why is it a breakthrough? Because Lena Korres, who is this amazing biochemist, has discovered this ingredient. It has been 5 years in the making, discovered an ingredient that has been clinically proven, one of a kind, this white pine technology that has been able to take your skin to in a way, reverse your skin in a way that you never thought was even possible. And why is that important? Because as we age, in our 20s and 30s, we lose about 1% to 2% collagen a year. And then all of a sudden, in your mid-40s, you go through the premenopause. And then you go through menopause. But what happens in a 5-year window, that 5-year window, you lose 30% of your collagen, 30% of your lipids, and you lose 36% of your reproductive cells. And that doesn't happen over a lifetime, by the way. This happens in a 5-year window. In this time frame, we will age faster in this time frame than we will any other time of our life. And to have an ingredient that Forbes, New York Times, Women's Wear Daily, Good Housekeeping, that everyone is recognizing. In fact, this ingredient is in the World Inky Dictionary, which is unheard of. You know, you can patent ingredients. You can take complexes and make a patent. But to discover an ingredient that universities from all over the world, that Lena Korres invited to study this ingredient, is called Korres White Pine Technology, meaning if somebody wants to use this ingredient, they actually have to write on their packaging, Korres White Pine Technology. And it's been like the most rewarding day for myself, for my team, for everybody, because we met with you. You know, we met with thousands of women all over the country, in Texas, in Florida, in New York, in St. Louis, thousands of you. And it was so much fun, Sarah. And honestly, you know, when you do a focus group, you usually have about 100 women. To have 1,000 women, thousands of women, we couldn't even fit everybody in at the time, but we made sure we got everybody in. And these women, a lot of them were angry. You know, 80% of us don't even know, including myself, had no idea that this change occurs in your skin. You see physically, right, what happens? You talk to your doctor and this, that, and the other, and they say, okay, this is what happens, and this is what happens to you physically. But did you know you wake up one day, and all of a sudden, you look in the mirror, and you say, oh my gosh, I see my mother. And I'm not ready for that yet. You know, maybe some of you are, and some of you aren't. But even like Patsy, okay, Miss Patsy, I just found out about an hour ago that you signed up for AutoShip. What? Patsy, you are the cutest. You're so cute. So Patsy and I have been together, gosh, over 10 years, but look at her before. This is what is happening to our skin. This is what's happening. This is inevitable. It's going to happen to all of us. And it's kind of that club that we didn't want to join, but here we are. So this is the way to embrace it. And look at Patsy's skin. This MenoReverse SeruminMoisturizer, this technology, you put it on your skin, clean skin, by the way, just in the morning, once a day. And you may have heard Colleen earlier, she uses it twice a day, but once a day is really all that you need. And you can see the difference. You can see Patsy's 11 lines where people say to her, are you upset about something? Are you angry about something? What do? Right? There's nothing that you can do. And oh, by the way, further than that, if you love a product that you've been using for the last 10 years because your skin changes so dramatically, your product will probably stop working because the layers of your skin change. The top layer gets thinner, more sensitive, and you can't penetrate the ingredients like you once could. And you're probably noticing, just like thousands of women who are buying all of these anti-aging products and layering them on, and they're not working anymore. And what's going on? And some of these women were saying, Liz, I'm going to this counter and that counter. I'm being helped by a 20-year-old who's saying anti-aging, anti-aging. I've already aged. Why are they selling me I'm already here, right? I'm already
that
here.
ship has sailed, right, Liz?
Exactly.
You know, it kind of reminds me of when you go to the gym and you do the same workout for several months or even several years, and then you realize after a while, that workout isn't working for you anymore. You've plateaued, your body has adapted, you're done. You actually have to switch up your physical routine at the gym. You have to try new exercises, work new muscles if you want to continue to see results. And that's what I love about MenoReverse. It's finally here. This is the product that I know so many of us have been waiting for. So many of us have been frustrated by wondering, why isn't the skincare I've been using for years and loving for years working for me anymore? Our skin changes, our bodies change. So we need a skincare that can keep up with all of those changes and then can target the signs of aging. Look at these before and afters. This is such incredible results. That's after one application. So this isn't like, oh, cross your fingers, a wish and a prayer. Maybe you'll see results months from now. You're going to see instant results, and you're also going to have long-term benefits. That's what's so great. So if you are experiencing skin that starts to look a little bit dull, or maybe it's a little bit more dry, maybe you're seeing more wrinkles or lack of firmness, or maybe it's starting to feel like it's sagging, or if it's lost its elasticity, finally, you can address those signs of aging in one SuperSize cream. It's already time for another update. More than 1,000 gone now. So we have 5,000 left for the entire 2-hour show that we have together with Liz. If there's even one of these left at midnight, that price goes back up. So we sold already over 36,000. Now, just a minute ago, it was 35,000 gone. So 36,000 gone means we're gonna start counting backwards soon. We've got about 5,000 left. And let me just remind you, your two choices. Do you want just one delivered right to your front door? That's called single shipment. Or if you wanna lock in this value on the SuperSize, which remember is 3 times the size of the regular size, and it's less than the price of the regular size. Now the regular size is $58. It's 1.35 ounces. Go buy it. It's on our website right now, if that's all you want. 1.35 ounces, that's good. I recommend you do our today's special. It's about 3 times the size, and it's $145 value. So both single shipment and auto shipment are very, very popular. Now, if you do lock it in on auto ship, know how lucky you are, because you're gonna get the next 4 shipments of the SuperSize at this price at any scheduled delivery of your choice. You will also be the only women in the world to have the SuperSize Me after today. The auto shipment lasts about a year. And then after that, they will not be making any more of the SuperSize MenoReverse cream. So I highly recommend this. I'm so excited and thrilled for all of you to try it, because this is Korres. It all comes back to these naturally derived botanical ingredients. The amazing, richest flora in the world is in Greece. So we'll take you on a tour of these amazing ingredients, but don't miss out. Also, if you're a MenoReverse gal, if you're like, okay, I love it, put me on the program. Just a quick heads up, we do have the MenoReverse Deep Wrinkle Concentrate. That's if you really wanna target some of those age spots, dark spots, deep wrinkles, you can add that to your MenoReverse protocol. We only have about 2,000 of those to go around, but it's at a one-day only price that's 50% off. Yeah, 50% off, it's $36. It's crazy. That item number is 698799. Just wanna make that available for you. Also coming up, we have the MenoReverse Overnight Facial. That's a worldwide launch today that also is anticipated to sell out. So don't miss out on such a wonderful day to shop Korres. So Liz, I wasn't kidding when I said I literally drove 800 miles because I did not want to miss this show. I love hearing about your new technology. This is not like anything else on the market today.
No, and I mean, you know, you're thinking of, like, I was surprised. I didn't even know that, you know, I opened this magazine and there it was, the MenoReverse again, just 2 nights ago in the magazine. Why is everyone talking about it? Why? Because there's nothing else like it. This is why it was on the Today Show. It's actually been on the Today Show twice. On the actual news about a cream. It isn't just any cream. It isn't an anti-aging cream. It is a breakthrough. It is this white pine, this extract that Lena Korres herself, who was going through menopause, worked 5 years to bring us this ingredient that we've all been waiting for. And, you know, I know a lot of you have been messaging me today and I've been reading all of your Facebook messages, by the way, but you've seen it in the press. You've seen it in Forbes magazine, the New York Times, because if you think about it, it's 2020, right? And you think, menopause. It's not a bad word. It's not a taboo word. Why has it taken the beauty industry this long to create an ingredient specifically designed for us, for those of us that are going through menopause or even have finished menopause? Because this is the thing, you know, you go through all of this and you're wondering, you just wake up one day, you're noticing that you just look in the mirror and you feel old. You know, it's bad enough, right? We go through all the other stuff, the hot, the this, the that, but to look in the mirror and say, why am I aging so fast? And thousands of women were just buying everything. You know, they were dumping out their handbags in front of me in St. Louis saying, I got this, and then the lady told me to buy that, and then I had to get this anti-aging, but it's not working. And a lot of them were frustrated. Lena Korres and her team of these amazing female scientists, they're just like us. They're women that are going through this change in their life. Who better? You know, and it's exciting to know that she has discovered an ingredient that, you know, yes, it's been written about everywhere, but discovered an ingredient that speaks to us, that addresses the 30% loss in collagen, the 30% loss in lipids, the 36% loss in cell production. In a product you use once a day, that's how powerful it is. It's a multitasking serum and moisturizer. When you put it on your skin,
Liz, I'm sorry to jump in. I've already got another update for everybody. We started with 6,000 of these at the top of the hour. Here's the update. I think we have 2,000 remaining in each the single shipment and the auto shipment. So if you have a particular choice, you definitely want single ship, or you do not want to miss out on auto ship when it comes to this incredible super size. But I want you to hear from some of the experts. We have a board certified dermatologist. Dr. Marnie Nussbaum is standing by to join our conversation so she can tell us a little bit more about our aging skin. Dr. Nussbaum, so nice to have you here joining us during our Korres show. Welcome.
So great to be here.
Hi.
Thanks for having me. Hello, Liz.
Hey, let's just get real about menopause and the changes that can happen to someone's skin as we age, and why this product is so revolutionary and can actually target your skin like anything else in the world.
So this innovation is truly a breakthrough. I have so many women coming to me every single day saying, why does my skin look 20 years older in a span of 5 years? And that's because they don't associate menopause or perimenopause with skin changes. They associate it with hot flashes, other dryness, but they don't associate it with their actual skin sagging, increased pore size, loss of firmness, and in general, all of these things are happening at once within 5 years. So as Liz said, we lose 1 to 2% of collagen per year after the age of 30. However, within 5 years of menopause, you're losing 30% at once. So there we get the loss of firmness, and then the loss of lipids, 30% loss of lipids, you're getting the loss of moisture. So the skin is getting thinner. However, the epidermis, which is the top layer of the skin, is getting thicker and harder to penetrate. So many people have this skin routine that they love, but nothing's penetrating anymore. So with this new white pine extract and MenoReverse technology, we actually have a product that can help people after the aging process and actually reverse the aging process. So to have something to be able to tell my patients, now we have this for you, something that can actually increase cellular reproductive capacity, is absolutely incredible. It's just so good because so many of my patients say, I don't look the way I feel. Women feel empowered now. They feel strong and that they want to look as good as they feel inside, but their skin's not showing it. So it's truly amazing that Lena and her team found this white pine extract technology.
So, Doctor, I have a question for you. We're getting some wonderful questions on Facebook, and we're streaming live on HSN's Facebook page, so come on in. Someone just asked, can I order this by the barrel? Well, this is like as big as it gets, but we'll work on the barrel portion maybe for next year. But Dr. Nussbaum, is it ever too early to try a MenoReverse? And is it ever too late to try MenoReverse?
So it's definitely never too late because studies have shown it actually works better on postmenopausal skin, which is why it's such an incredible innovation that this is something for postmenopausal skin. Most of the skin industry is anti-aging where it's premenopausal, but this is something that can actually reverse the aging process. So that's truly the revolution. Is it ever too early to start? Absolutely not. you know, the white pine extract is actually what we call like a nature's retinol, which is something that increases cellular capacity. So it's just such a gift to perimenopausal and postmenopausal women to now have something that's really directed for them, that's really something that's made for their skin and something that they know is going to work. I mean, you see the results after just one application, but after 28 days, it's truly just absolutely incredible.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Marnie Nussbaum. It's so wonderful to hear from an expert like yourself and to get your ringing endorsement. Thank you. Okay,
thank you.
Nice to meet you so much. Liz, I'm gonna come back to you in just a moment. I wanna give everyone some more updates. We're down to our final 90 minutes or so. We'll be talking Korres.
Yeah.
This is supposed to last our 90-minute show, but I wanna make sure that if you haven't yet already placed your order, go ahead and jump on in. That's the wonderful thing about HSN. Even if you're brand new and you've never shopped with us before, if you don't love it, you can return it. But only one day and one day only are you getting triple the size of the original. Now, the original was $58 for 1.35 ounces. We tripled the size. It's less than the price of the original. It's a $145 jar. This is an amazing little tub of love right here that you really deserve. You deserve to treat yourself. Gosh, it's been a challenging time. It's been a difficult year, but this is something we can do at home. And to think about the incredible amount of product that's in here, Liz, this is like a 4-month supply, right?
Oh gosh, yes, at least 4 months, because if you think about it, you're only using it once a day. But if you're like Colleen and you're using it twice a day, probably maybe 3.5 months, but the smallest amount, there are no fillers in here. You're getting 100% of that concentrated ingredient. I mean, honestly, I want to just show you how little that you need, just about like that. And it just melts into the skin. It feels so incredible. And you know, I was talking to Patsy earlier, our model, and she was saying, I just want to keep putting this on. You know, a lot of products we put on our face and it's just kind of like, it's the checkbox, right? You kind of have to, it's work. But with this, because your skin recognizes it, because your skin is saying thank you. And I love, you know, what Dr. Marnie was saying. You know, she was saying, this is something that is a breakthrough, that is made for all of us that are going through menopause, have gone through menopause, and are saying, help, I'm aging so fast. I need something. I don't need an anti-aging. I'm already there. Give me something that's going to help with my deep lines and wrinkles, with my sagging, with my loss of volume, with my loss of lipids, with my loss of, you know, cell reproduction, 36% in 5 years. It's crazy. But look at this before. That's not just even a wrinkle. That's deflated skin. That's what happens to your skin. And putting this on just once a day is all that you need. Look at what you can expect. It is definitely a game changer. It isn't there. It really, it gives me chills even talking about it. And I wish we had tens of thousands, and I wish this could go on for another day.
I know, but
because I just want to get this out to everybody because it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you. It's for us. It's for your mom. It's for your sister.
You're
it's
right.
for those of us that are upset because we're looking in the mirror saying, what's happening to my skin? Why is this happening? Who put the, you know, who pushed the accelerator on the car and is aging me so much faster than I really am? And I'm not ready for that yet.
I think we all thought it must just be me. It must just be my skin. It must just be my lifestyle, or it must just be the stress in my life. We hardly ever say the word menopause. You know, it's like sort of taboo, right? Or we don't talk about it in public, or maybe you don't talk about it with strangers at a beauty counter, at a department store. Here at HSN, we tell it like as it is. So when you say, Liz, that 36% of our aging process happens in 5 years, that just kind of blows my mind. It's like we're slowly walking down a gradual slope of aging, and then all of a sudden we like fall off the cliff. And I know that for those of you that have reached 45 or 50 or 55, you've been through those 5 years where all of a sudden you say, what happened? I was feeling really good about my skin. I love who I am. I love my age. I like looking like I've lived, like I have expressions. I've enjoyed my life, but I also want the best skin that I can have for the age that I am now. And I know you do too. So again, take advantage. This is not coming back. The SuperSize will never be seen again here at HSN. Here's the update. You've really got to place your order now. 1,200 left if you want AutoShip. I'm getting a few questions about AutoShip, so let me just explain how AutoShip works. It basically means we're going to reserve 4 of these for you that you can schedule your delivery at any time over the next year. Unfortunately, we are limited to 4 for future shipments, but each one of these is at least a 4-month supply. You get to lock in this value on the SuperSize, on the mega size, which is only here at HSN. No one else has this. Everywhere else, if you go ahead and if you read about it in the New York Times, if you read about it in Forbes magazine, if you've heard about it on the Today Show, or maybe you saw it mentioned because it received the Good Housekeeping seal, guess what? Everyone else is spending $58. And they're getting a third of the amount of product that's in this bottle right now. So you can buy the 1.35 ounce size, it's $58. We're gonna triple the size, we're gonna lower the price. Who does that? HSN does that. And it's our wonderful relationship with the team at Korres, the amazing oldest Greek homeopathic pharmacy in the world today. Jump on in. I wanna make sure you get yours. 1,200 left in AutoShip, and if you do want the single shipment, you can order more than one. A lot of you are figuring out, wait a minute, if this ends at midnight, how do I stock up? You can get as many as you want on the single shipment. And Liz, the shelf life is 3 years. Fantastic.
Unopened, yes.
Okay.
3 years unopened.
So
yes,
we can go ahead and stock up. What was that last update? Single shipment? 38,000 now gone. Okay, so we're counting it down to a complete sellout in our today's special. Liz, talk again about that white pine extract, because you know it's one thing to sort of say anti-aging, but it's another thing to really understand that no one else has this extract. No one else has the white pine proprietary blend.
No, nobody else owns this ingredient. Korres owns this proprietary ingredient, this powerful ingredient, this breakthrough ingredient that you are reading about in all the magazines. Lena Korres discovered this ingredient, and she's been studying it for the last 5 years. I know 3 years ago, I said, please hurry, can you hurry? And she said, Liz, I've got to finish the 3-year study. You know, we clinically test all of our products for 3 years. We do consumer studies for 3 years on women just like yourself that have gone through menopause. All of our studies were done on women that were post-menopausal, not in their 20s and 30s, not even perimenopausal, but done with menopause, over 50. They lost everything in terms of the collagen, the elasticity, the lipids, right? This ingredient is so powerful. And what I love is that, yes, it's powerful. And what I'm so excited about is that you get to see a change. And meeting with thousands of you across the country, it was heart-wrenching. It was so upsetting, actually, to see your frustration and to see the bags of products that you brought in your handbag and dumping them out and not getting answers. You know, there's 50 million of us that are in the menopause club. You know, it's not like the Runners Club where you train and you're ready and you're like, okay, we just got joined to our own club, but it's a club that we can embrace. And now we can look in the mirror and say, I feel beautiful. I don't have to be upset. I don't have to be frustrated. You can look in the mirror, just like the ladies you heard earlier from our focus group, just like Dr. Marty. You know, you think about it, we did a press event in January. There was a whole wall of dermatologists, and I've never seen that before at a press event, ever. And I said, you know, why are you here? And they said, Liz, you know, we're here to learn about the Meno technology, this ingredient that we've read about in the medical books. We're here to learn about it. And I said, why? And they said, just like Marty said, I have nothing that I can recommend to my patients right now. I have nothing that I can recommend to my patients that are post-menopausal. I mean, that was like, whoa. Like, you know, to have, I think there was maybe 13 of them lined up on a wall. I was like, uh-oh, why are they here? You know, I've never seen that many dermatologists at a press event. It was, yeah, it's exciting. It's so exciting. And I hope everybody gets one.
It is such a wonderful opportunity. Okay, Liz, I've got a couple fast and furious questions for you. It is a 2-in-1. It's a serum in a cream. So it's super powerful, super concentrated. So you don't necessarily need a serum, though we do have the targeted MenoReverse concentrate coming up in just a moment. But this is like one step, and you only need to do it once a day. And how much do you recommend we use, Miss Liz?
I mean, a little bit less than what you have there.
I was going to say, I have way too much for sure.
But
there you go.
But But let me just say something. That, Sarah, that could be great for the face, the neck, and the décolleté.
Okay.
For sure, for sure, for sure. But take it all the way down. But, you know, I was asking Lena, you know, why not just do multiple products? Why not do a serum and a moisturizer? She said, Liz, a serum and a moisturizer are great if you're in your 20s and 30s. But when you go through menopause, you need something that is a blend of actives. You can't just have one, because what if you don't get enough of the active? And then you put your moisturizer on, and what if you don't get enough of that active? You need to have the right, you know, I'm not a scientist, but she's like, you need to have the right formula and the right equations that equal the right amount. So that's really how this product was born, and which in turn makes it easier for all of us, because it's one product you're using once a day on clean skin. Now, again,
I love that.
Colleen uses it twice a day, you can, but to get optimum results, you don't have to. Just once a day in the morning. And
I want to use whatever you're using. I want to use whatever Dr. Nussbaum is using. I want to use whatever Colleen is using. This is such a wonderful opportunity for you. Let me give you some quick updates. If you do want auto ship, we have 700 left. So actually auto ship could be the first to sell out. And then that's all we have. There are no more of these available for you. If you do want the single shipment, we still have about 1,400 left in the single shipment. And then when they're gone, the super size is never coming back. So check that out online. You can order both on hsn.com. And again, such a wonderful, wonderful day to shop Korres here at HSN, but this is the one that everyone is talking about. So let's talk about the concentrate. Let me just slide this little one into our